The story you were given is broken.
All our lives, we were handed a script. Work hard, save your money, trust your pension. One day you will be safe. But what if that story's outdated? Savings erode under inflation. Pensions depend on a shrinking base of young workers. The math no longer adds up. Deep down, you can feel it. Today is not about panic. It is about clarity. It is time to rebuild your financial mindset from first principles. How money really flows, why saving won't save you. Saving in fiat currency is like pouring water into a leaking bucket. Prices rise over time. The purchasing power of idle cash falls. Worse, new money enters the economy unevenly. Those closest to the tap, banks, governments, large capital, benefit first. Everyone else faces higher prices later. This is the Cantillon Effect. Inflation does not hit equally. It advantages the early recipients and disadvantages the late ones. If you rely only on a savings account, you quietly subsidize those upstream in the money flow. Pensions and demographics. Promises stretch to breaking. Pay-as-you-go pensions only function when there are enough workers per retiree. But birth rates are falling. Life expectancy is rising. The old age dependency ratio climbs. Fewer workers carry more retirees. That places structural pressure on pension systems everywhere. Trusting that it will be fine is not a strategy. Understanding how demographics reshape the system is the only way forward. Markets are machines. Learn the rules or pay the price. Markets are not chaos. They follow patterns. The Wyckoff cycle describes how smart money quietly accumulates. It drives a markup, then distributes to weak hands, then lets the markdown wash the rest away. Retail investors buy late and sell early. They become the exit liquidity for those who understand the rules. Recognize the phases: accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown. Recognize the psychology. Strong hands hold when it is uncomfortable. Weak hands dump in panic. Knowledge of the cycle is not magic. It is protection against endlessly paying tuition to the market. The greatest enemy, distraction as an industry. Your greatest enemy is not the bank or the market. It is distraction. Games that consume whole nights. Endless scrolling. Weekends screaming in stadiums while billionaires count ticket sales. Distraction feels good. It gives release. But too much of it robs you of the hours that could have built your freedom. Leisure is not evil. Rest is essential. But when distraction becomes a lifestyle, you are trading your most valuable currency, time and attention, for nothing. Financial independence requires focus. Focus requires the courage to reclaim your attention from those who rent it out for profit. Stores of value, gold, Bitcoin, and why custody matters. For thousands of years, gold was the benchmark. Scarce, durable, no one's liability. If you want gold, you want physical gold. Not just paper claims that vanish when institutions collapse, but we now live in the digital age. Bitcoin is the first truly scarce digital good, capped at 21 million coins, issued on a predictable schedule with halvings every 4 years. Unlike fiat, no one can print more. Unlike banks, no one can seize it if you hold your own keys. This is not a price prediction, it is architecture of ownership. Architecture that rewrites the rules of money. And here lies a crucial principle. Not your keys, not your coins. Custody is everything. Convenience is seductive. Sovereignty requires self-custody. Gold and Bitcoin are the backbone of value storage. Around them, you can build productive assets. The housing illusion, leverage and hidden risks. Property can be powerful, but it is illiquid, taxed, maintenance-heavy, often leveraged. Low interest rates created a tailwind for years. Higher rates are now reversing that wind. Nominal gains may look impressive, but real returns after inflation, taxes, and upkeep are what matter. Housing is not automatically a safe blanket. It is a case-by-case business decision. Run the numbers, always. The Money Flow Playbook, From consumer to builder. This is not a slogan. It is a practical playbook. Adjust for your situation. Follow the logic. 1. Stabilize. Keep 3 to 6 months of expenses liquid. 2. Eliminate high-interest debt. Credit cards, personal loans. Kill them first. 3rd, automate investing. Pay yourself first. Do not wait for leftovers. 4. Backbone allocation. Stores of value. Bitcoin. Dollar cost average. Multi-year horizon. Self-custody once you have learned. Physical gold. Coins and small bars. Avoid paper-only exposure. 5. Productive assets. Global equities. Quality businesses. Selected real estate. Assets with cash flow and ownership rights. 6. Satellite vision. Article. Rare assets. Land. Entrepreneurship. Small but strategic. 7. Rules before emotions. Write an investment policy statement. Goals. Horizon. Rebalancing rules. Maximum drawdown. 8. Behavior over timing. Dollar cost averaging beats chasing. Time in the market beats timing the market. 9. Risk management. Size positions as a percentage of your portfolio. Avoid over-leverage. Secure backups for custody. 10. Learning loop. Every month, journal mistakes. Reread your rules. Update only on data, not on headlines. Remember the Wyckoff lesson. Accumulate quality in silence. Add in weakness. Never sell your soul to another man's euphoria. Manifesto. From weak hands to ownership. Weak hands sell their future for comfort in the moment. Strong hands buy their comfort by building today. Dumb money is the exit for smart money, cycle after cycle. The question is, which side are you on? You do not need to be a day trader. You need to be an owner. Owner of your attention, your time, your keys, your rules. Markets will rise and fall. Pension waves will shift. But with a clear mindset, stores of value as your foundation, productive assets around them, and focus that is not for rent, you will come out stronger. That is financial wisdom. That is freedom. Channel closing. This is just one voice in a larger conversation. If you want to keep learning about wealth, mindset, and ancient wisdom for modern life, subscribe and become part of Echoes of Wisdom. Together we learn, together we grow, and together we will come out stronger.